Zerothians, it's Xdanza, back with you. And today, the world of Grimfall continues to evolve. New skill cards, new possibilities, new ways to shape our builds. So we put in work on the healer, big rerolls, big upgrades, and the build is finally starting to come together. We also jump onto an alt character. With the new dungeon scaling, leveling has actually become a lot of fun. And somehow, we rolled ourselves a pretty nasty damage dealer. But the real milestone was finally stepping into Mythic Zero. And we didn't do it alone. We ran it with the best guild around. A crew that's been helping us grow, push harder, and reach the next level. And now, they've officially invited me into their company. That's right. Xdanza is now an official fish boy. Let's get into the game. Yo, what's going on, guys? Happy Mother's Day. Probably come out days, maybe even a week or two after Mother's Day, but you know, big ups to all the moms. Been a lot of changes. It's been a minute since I've made a video. I've certainly been playing. And, well, you can see I'm on my guy PPC here. Little piece of shit, though. And I got some skill cards. Skill cards are in the game. You can see that I only have 71 skill cards. And I'm happy to say that I pulled Cleave. Now, you can purchase skill cards with your Chrono Prestige points or some gold. And there's been different iterations. Pretty quick changes. Things have changed pretty quickly on the server. Shout outs to Arc and Net. And I believe that there was a moment where skill cards weren't. Wait, actually, I gotta say that I don't think that these are account wide. I think it might be character to character. I gotta double check that. I think it's each character. But they persist, because I think at one point these were consumable and they would work for your prestige. But luckily, they persist. And, well, yes, I got Cleave, and I think it's finally time that, well, we can level this DPS guy and see what we can pull out. I think in a previous video, you all saw me commit to Blood Presence, Obliterate, Sinister Strike, and Heroic Strike. And I was committed. And then the skill cards came out, and at first, you had to be level 1 to use them. So I was like, well, damn, I fucking committed, went to level 2. Bad idea. But they made another change where you can run your... Okay, which one? I want to make sure I don't throw them all. This reroll starting... This one is, okay. So you can go up to level 8 and still make these changes, which one thing is nice on a healer. You can have some, I don't know, run Sinister Strike, Blood Presence, just two-handed strike and blow things up as you level. Then when you reach level 8, lock in your healing stuff, kind of grit your teeth for the next few levels to get to level 15, and then level from there. So that was one thing, but it also gave me an opportunity to make changes to my starting abilities. And I moved off Heroic Strike. I was like, yo, let's just run Slice and Dice and take a chance. But then again, I got lucky, pulled Cleave. Gonna go Cleave. I would rather this be Seal of Command or Wind Fury, so still gonna take a chance, but I'm also not gonna roll for forever, dude. Like, it's just not gonna happen. And we got Blade Flurry. Should have a lot of haste. Imagine me actually rolling Flurry. Whew, that'd be so nice. We had some other options in here. I think Improved Cleave. I don't think it's better than Blade Flurry. Vitality. Yeah, so I think we're gonna give this a shot. I don't know if I'll level immediately. I want to, but there's a chance that I continue to roll. Few things have occurred. And you'll see this in a moment as I switch over to my healer Motiva, which I haven't been playing much. I've been kind of turned off on my healer, but I finally got Beacon of Light. So I'm excited to heal. And there's new content to heal. They have implemented mythic dungeons. My only gripe with the mythic dungeons are you don't get any merit points, which is a bummer. That is how we spend for a few rerolls. I don't think that you'll see them here. Oh, that reminds me that I'll get 5 rerolls as I level this guy up. But I'll show you that on Motiva, and really I think that that's all that I can show you here, so I'll just begin to log out. Yeah, rerolls, merits, mythics you have to walk to. It's not looking for dungeon, which I'm a little annoyed by. I don't want to walk around. Like, I get it if I have to do that for Mythic Plus, but for Mythic 0 and on this beta, don't get me walking around. Like, please stop that. The final boss in Mythics drop, I believe, 2 emblems of, I believe it's Valor. I don't think it's emblems of Conquest. I think it's emblems of Valor, and that has introduced some new gear to our system here. Paying gold for skill cards has been a good gold sink. There was just a lot of gold available. And let's look at those dailies that are available because they've added some more dailies. But before I show you that, I believe it was today that they have scaled looking for dungeon. And all dungeons, I believe when you go LFD 50 to 60, and this is in hopes of increasing our chances of finding a group through LFD. Some people are prestiging and they're just stuck unless someone is running a 15 to 60 group pot run. So that also gives me some excitement and a better chance of fully prestiging my PPC character that I showed you a moment ago, and yeah, much more likely to run from 15 to 60 this time, since, well, I want to check out that content. How's the scaling going? Maybe see my level 15 in a BRD or something. Some people were against it. I don't really mind, honestly. For me, it's just a barrier. I want to zoom, get me to 60. I do like being in dungeons. I do like the loot drops, but done it a million times. You know, let's do the journey. I don't care if it's scaled. Let's not start with fucking Wailing Caverns again. Let's go. So I'm excited to hop into that and show you. These are our dailies. There's one missing here, which is Tolbarad. Tolbarad. Now, I think they still, it's 1 Tolbarad commendation. You'll get that as a currency with each quest that you complete. And when dailies reset, you'll see in here on the call board that there are 2 dailies that you'll receive. Each of them you'll require 3 Tolbarad commendations, so not hard to get, providing 1 ability reroll and 1 talent reroll. That's amazing. You can kind of stockpile those, or maybe have had a stockpile of them built up and can use those as rerolls. The amount of merits provided, I believe, were 100 in Tolbarad. They are now 50. You know, I prefer 100. I want to log in, reroll. But 50 isn't too bad. You get a lot of quests out there in Tolbarad. And I believe they used to be 500 merits for these other dailies here, but are now 400. You'll get 200 merits upon completion of your first heroic looking for dungeon, and 100 thereafter. So you get 1, 2 ability rerolls, 1, 2 talent rerolls, the 1 and 2 using the Tolbarad combinations, and they have this extra one, Adventure of Destiny, where you spend an ancient relic. Now, the ancient relic I don't have one in here, but it drops off of the last boss of a heroic. I don't think it drops off the last boss of a mythic. To be honest, I haven't finished a mythic yet. I've done one. I was tanking a Violet Hold, and we were getting our ass destroyed. The mythics are more challenging, and that's a good thing. And they've made some nerfs, also a good thing, and I'm happy to test those out and see where we stand today. Haven't healed a mythic, but now I'm a little more happy with my healer. Have some good AoE moves, and Arcane Explosion was doing damage, but it's nice to stay back and run Rain of Fire. It just I was getting into melee and getting cleaved and getting hurt with running Arcane Explosion. Yeah, we need to confirm what exactly drops off the last boss in a mythic dungeon. I don't think relics do. Pretty sure it's emblems of valor that do, and no merits. So it doesn't really make me that happy about running all the way to do a mythic 0. Get some emblems of valor, which honestly the gear isn't that great, so I'm not excited about collecting those either. You can turn your emblems of valor into an emblem of heroism, which we've been collecting, and then purchase a reroll scroll for your capstone or some other gear. Wish you could buy some merits or just scrolls outright for ability and talent. Although, what are they giving us every day? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 reroll scrolls. Can't be too mad at that. 9 opportunities to reroll. Pretty good. So yeah, I've been happy about that, and I've been able to reroll pretty well. Yeah, I got some good rerolls on my tank. I'll show you that in a moment. But yep, Beacon of Light, Prayer Healing, and some real fast Holy Lights. Excited to run this dude into some mythics. I think I already did my random heroic of the day. Yeah, this is down to 100 each now. Again, would love to have mythic here. Gear. My gear's decent. I really wish that my freaking guild would run some like dungeons and farming. I already quit on my tank. I'm guildless on my tank Extanza. Still in it just to be with some homies like Baby Billy on my healer here. But yeah, kind of bummed that they never once formed a world boss run. There's really good gear from there that would have allowed me to have equivalent spell power with a one hand, and could go offhand and increase my spell power by a lot. Crit chance is decent right now. Bonus healing at 805 with life tap, and 846 with my arcane intellect buff. We're re-rolling the nether protection right now. We've got some good crit, good haste. My mana regen is the same both in and out of combat. A few things that have increased my damage output and critical damage bonus. Considering getting rid of it, Ancestral Awakening. Again, I have this macro where it hits Tidal Focus, my Essence of the Martyr, and I hit my focus target with some big Lesser Healing Wave crits. Could get rid of all of that, honestly. But with those crits, as an oh shit button, it throws off the Ancestral Awakening onto or Ancestral Spirit on a party member. So keeping it around for now. There's one more thing that I'm like, Twin Disciplines. Increases the damage and healing done by your instant spells by 5%. I don't have an instant. Now, if I was to roll, is it Circle of Healing? That would be an instant. I think that would increase, and that would be super nice. So I'm keeping it around, but I'm running out of space here. Abilities that have more than enough things to reroll. Levitate, I can get rid of. Hand of Salvation, I can. Oh, that's from another dungeon. Sinister Strike, obviously. So, yeah. A lot of things we can reroll. Tank has by far been so much more fun. Especially now that it's God, he's really built out. My DPS is decent for being in just straight up defensive gear. I think like my pants are the only thing that have some attack power and crit, besides my weapon here. But is this my main tank? No, this is the original tank I rolled. I've left both tanks on my, where's it at? Specializations here, 1 and 2. So I'm on 1, the original one that I rolled, and that has more life leech. I'm running my plague into death strike, with judgment of light. Been nice to sustain in that way. And I rolled a few more good things on here. I mean, bark skin's the newest. Happy about that. A 1-minute cooldown for 20% damage reduction. Pretty awesome. Persuader Aura is gonna go. I really need it. Got Shadow Step, keeping it around. It's fun. Usually when I'm out in the world doing my dailies, I'm more likely to be on this build. Although I'm beginning to consider switching main to my second spec, which I'll show you in a moment. It just does more damage. One thing that I want you all to be aware of, and I've been hesitant on sharing it because it's gonna get nerfed, but whatever. I have Wind Fury on my second spec, and when I open my second spec, I can put Wind Fury on all of my weapons. So my single hand, my one-hander that I use on my other spec. This spec I have Titan's Grip, so I'm using the Colossal. And let me put my tank here on. I do have the Meteorite Whetstone to increase my haste even further. And you'll see these two guys are some hasty boys. But I can put Wind Fury on all my weapons and then freely switch between the two specializations and have Wind Fury. So this guy doesn't have Wind Fury, but has Seal of Righteousness, and boom, there you go. I have a Pally and Shaman weapon buff. So if you really want to cheese the system, if you maybe you're rolling your spec 1 and on your second spec, you have it free, you can pool a seal in the beginning, and whatever seal you have, just run that. Or, sorry, that wouldn't work. That's not going to transfer over. I was thinking of Flame Tongue weapon. Your Shaman weapon buff. You can run Flame Tongue, at least have some kind of Shaman weapon buff in case you didn't roll it on your first spec, and then put that on all your weapons and freely swap. So enjoy that. I doubt that they're going to be watching my video, and pretty sure they're already aware of it. The best are probably already doing this. But yeah, something that's been nice since I don't have Wind Fury on here and have it on the other guy. Now, on the other guy, I don't have any seals. Really hoping for Seal of Command. If I can pull that off on the other spec, awesome. My resistances are kind of nice. I'm happy about that. Doing some decent damage. Unbreakable Will is what we're re-rolling with right now, so that's in kind of flux. Judgment of the Pure, nice haste, and some good damage reduction, decent health. So decently tanky on here, and we pulled Hysteria, so I can either increase my damage done or in allies, and real nice. Again, very happy with the tanks thus far. Let's switch over to the next spec, which I think I like more. I love the Life Leech. I love getting health back. And I have some of that here. I re-rolled Rune Tap, and I got a rune for it, which increases... Does it increase how much? Additional 10% and a 10% for each party member. So that's pretty awesome. And here's my Wind Fury. We got Cloak of Shadows. Yeah, that's freaking awesome. So don't have too much of an issue with magic damage, or at least not as bad. A rune along with Cloak of Shadows. I believe that for the duration reduces my physical damage taken by 40%. My Raptor strikes are sorry, Raptor strikes. My heroic strikes are popping off, and we are pretty darn fast. Where are we at here? Um, Besides getting slice and dice and being able to keep that up, we have flurry on this guy. Prismatic cloak coming through, reduce all damage. We love it. Increased critical strike damage bonus 20%. Second win, I get stunned a lot. I get health back. So between that, rune tap, not too bad with health returned, extra stam, wrecking crew, nasty. So extra damage done, more stamina, increased physical damage, stacks up to 3 times. I crit all the time with heroic strike. Will of the Necropolis, if I go below 35 or something's going to take me below 35, 50% damage reduction, huge. Aggression, 15% more damage with my Sinister Strike, my main move, plus another 10 from Blade Twisting. Lightning Reflexes, dodge is great. I did roll off, I think, 3% parry and got Nerves of Steel. I will continue to reduce damage taken while affected by stun and fear effects by 30%. Not bad. I swear I got rid of this. Maybe it was on my spec 1, but I'll see if there's anything else I can get rid of because I don't hate this, but I'm pretty sure I got rid of this. Got 3% parry. Got rid of the 3% just because there are some better stuff. 3% I don't mind, but I'm still fishing for some other talents. 10% health. Whoa. Increase critical strike 10%. Elemental weapons. As you can see, Wind Fury is popping up decently. There's the big flurry. I'm fast AF. This is all damage of all spells. Okay, this is the one that I'm going to be re-rolling, and the Nerves of Steel is on the table, but Molt Fury is what I'm going to be actively re-rolling and getting rid of. More crit chance, more dodge, even more dodge. Critical block, I've had it from early on. It's been amazing. I'd like to get more block talents, as you've heard me speak about before. 15% crit strike to my heroic strike. Still hoping that I get Thunderclap, Cleave, and Seal of Command. And this insight will go towards the T-Clap and Cleave. Increased weapon damage, or sorry, all damage by 10%. So that's nice. This guy doesn't have Titan's Grip. We're running Shockwave. Would love to run Hammer of the Righteous, but not taking a chance with rerolling, being in reroll Capstone Hell. So Shockwave does its thing. And Conviction, we rolled this recently. More crit chance. Again, with just straight up defensive gear, I'm sitting at 40% crit chance right here. That should take me up 39.42. So great crit chance. I'm fast AF. This is a 2.6. We're sitting at 2.3 right now. Getting flurry, slice, and dice very fast. So I love it. Been able to keep a slow main hand. I believe that's all the major changes. Oh, we got Vanish, which, again, similar to the Shadow Step, kind of fun. When I'm out and about in the world running around, throw up Vanish, get everything off of me, and then continue running. So yeah, it's been pretty awesome. I would like to get some runs on the healer. And as far as today's re-rolls, are there more? Okay, I think I have some more. Oh, some heroic dungeons. Yeah, I've been splitting my time between this tank spec, the other tank spec, and now beginning to put more time into gathering my merits, my ancient relic, and making sure I got Tolbrad accommodations to do more rerolls on my healer. I want my healer to pop off, and not gonna lie, a better healer than I am tank. I fared very well in the mythic, so I'm not mad about that, but healers seem to be more in demand, so I feel like there's more opportunity for me to get into mythic dungeons, get into world bosses, and potentially a raid when they release it, and they will before we go live. So I want to be a part of that. Can't really see myself tanking a raid, although I know that I'll be geared enough and strong enough, even though I'm pretty heavy with like um, crit and damage. Um, oh, let me show you my defenses. Not too mad at this. 33% dodge, 14.5% parry. I got Holy Shield up all the time, 62% block. So armor, or reduced physical damage taken by 72.89. I almost always, it's not always, minute cooldown, 20 seconds uptime, but pretty often I have my unbreakable armor up. I'm at 75. I'm maxed out there, and there are some more gear items I can get. She'll give me more armor, so armor's not an issue. Before I had toughness in here and was worried about getting rid of it, but got rid of it. Devotion aura, we're gonna stick with. I like having buffs, so I don't think there's any need to get rid of that right now. I have more things I can drop. Strangulate, it's on the table. Vanish is on the table. There might be something on here that I don't have displayed that I know is just complete garbage. Got rid of Blood Boil, which I'm happy with. But yeah, hoping for T clap. Yeah, I believe that's it as far as showcasing the guys. What's on? What's the plan? What's the plan? Our plan is let's get PPC up to level 60. I'll try and capture some footage of me running the scale dungeons. Hopefully we roll pretty well, and unless it's like the worst roll of all time, I kind of see myself not prestiging PPC again. We'll see how I feel about that at 60, but with well, now that I'm thinking about it or talking about it, um, many options or opportunities to re-roll at 60. But I don't have all the time to get what I need. I wish it was account wide merits, relics, or just your scrolls. I would much prefer that. Like, do everything on my tank here, since he can really do things in the world, and then throw my scrolls around to each character. I would much prefer that than having to grind on here, having a harder time grinding on my healer, and then putting even more time as I begin to gear and refine my PPC damage dealer. And then after that, or maybe the spec 2 of PPC, we try and roll some like fire or arcane caster and see how that pops off. I mean, that's so many quests and I just don't have time for it. So, um, yeah. I mean, I wasn't even considering doing a caster spec 2 on PPC. So that's another item or option. But yeah, 15 to 60, I'm fully potted. Got the skill cards, Blade Flurry, Cleave. We're going to be doing damage. We're going to be fast AF. Hopefully we roll Flurry. Hopefully we get Seal of Command on my tank, on PPC, the DPS. And Divine Aegis, I know that I would like to roll. Circle of Healing would be amazing. And, I mean, Totem. Healing Totem would be cool. There's a few more in there that could just support me. I mean, if we roll Lay on Hands, I wouldn't mind another oh shit button. Yeah, I want to see how well we can build up and also how well we perform in mythics. Hopefully we can get another mythic dungeon on the tank. Servers slowly, or it's just slowing down. Aren't as many people online. Let's run a little /who here. /whoville. What's going on? I mean, granted, it is Mother's Day, so I don't know if that's worldwide. I doubt it, but the less than 100 people online. So Yeah, we've slowed down quite a bit. Um, we're gonna see what we can do. Really want to do some mythics. Don't think it'll happen today, but um, definitely by the time I put this video together, we will have a mythic done on the healer. Yeah, I'm gonna take a step back and we'll get into the game here. Enough talking, do some walking. Yes. Yo, what's up, guys? All right. Wow, like nice throat clear right into the mic there. Hope that picked up and you all got a little taste of that. Oh, see, doing a little PPC. Hey, we're level 44. This guy's rolling pretty well. Game wants me to be a tank so bad. You'll see down here that I have the add-on roll switcher, and that's been super nice. Have it set to switch my role so that I am tank when I roll ability and DPS when I roll a talent. Now you'll see it's off because, wait, is it off? Tank when I roll ability. Yes, because you begin rolling at 9, but I have it at tank on evens, or sorry, abilities are odd, talents are even, and I have tank on level 8 and even when just said a moment ago, I want tank abilities, but you have to be a tank, hit the level, you receive the level, the roll, and then the roll switch happens. So it's off in that way. Hope that made sense. But basically, version 3.1, just keep it default, and you'll be good to go for melee build. Yeah, I don't know where my stance bar went, but that's absolutely fine. We rolled defensive stance, righteous fury, seal of light, ice armor, powered 42. Again, they really want me to be a tank, and I'm not too mad at it. Icy touch. I carded blade flurry, carded cleave. We got obliterate, sinister strike. We got the T clap. They got a pill for that. Hey, greater heal, a desperate prayer. So once again, oh, divine sacrifice, a tank. But the talents show otherwise, except for this thick hide. I'll probably roll this off. I don't need this armor. If for some reason I can roll, I don't think that I will, because we're avoiding spells. But if I roll Shadow Bolt somehow, we're doing instant Shadow Bolts for this backlash. Elemental Devastation. Your non-periodic offensive spell crits will increase your chance to get a critical strike with melee attacks by 9% for, what is that in Spanish? I don't know. 10 seconds. Now, does Icy Touch, is that considered a spell? Is it a spell? Because it chills the target for frost damage. It affects them with a little frost fever, a disease that deals periodic damage and reduces the melee and range attack speeds by 14%. High threat, but only in frost presence. So earlier I was ripping threat off the tank. Oh, we're going in. We're gonna test that. So if that triggers, then dude, that extra 9, dude, extra critical strike damage, all combo point generators, my sinister strike, 20% on all abilities, 4% extra damage, which we probably get rid of, 10% crit, 6% crit, things that increase the critical strike chance, icy touch, and these are influencing my diseases. We got conviction, another 5%. Woo, and looking, oh, we got drifter in here, and guts, my guy Gutsu. Wait, am I taking? No, moldy milk is cool. So we got RFC. You'll see that I'm level 44. We've been, again, in scale dungeons, and it's kind of been fun. I forget the name of the dungeons, but there's a few where the last boss would bring out a bunch of different mobs. And like one end boss, we went up like 4 or 5 levels, on that mob. It was nuts. Okay, okay. Let's see. We're gonna icy touch. Hopefully we get a crit. We should. Our crit's insane. Yeah, well, I guess we'll stick over here. Boom. Oh, that happens. 9% extra crit, dude. It's in the rotation. Got ghostly strike. Dude, they really want me to be a tank. Once again, I am not mad at it. You strike the deals and increases my dodge. Honestly insane, bro. I might have to switch over to... I already have a tank. I don't want to build another tank, but oh my goodness, how cool is that? We got the Sunder armor. I'm super happy about... Look at that. Elemental Devastation again. That's so nice. My crit is nasty. I believe one of my other talents increases my crit on cleave. Yeah, my crit's honestly insane, dude. It's so good. I got to see how hard Ghostly Strike hits and if it even deserves. Wait, what? Wait, what? A little armor penetration? I'll take it. Oh, this is so nice. This is really coming along. Not really playing well, guys. I'm just kind of focused on talking to you, and I just sat down to do this. Just sat down, just came from a little photo shoot. I had my friend over, Miss Catherine, if you're ever listening to this. No girl's tuning into this. She ain't never gonna listen to this. If for some reason, Catherine, you're here. Thank you. Thank you for posing today. You're absolutely gorgeous. Guys, it was amazing. It's insane. The place that I live at, I work for a high profile individual, and I live at his cottage, and just two massive homes, gardens, ponds, natural creek running through the property. It's insane. So we had a real nice Blade Fury. With Cleaves. Call me Cleavis. Call me Cleavis. Get it. Let's get it. Top of the meats. Top of the meats. Boom. All right. Yeah. Beautiful spot. Rain of Fire. Negative. Give me Shadow Bolt. Maybe, hey, you know what? I would roll that off immediately. If it somehow gets me Shadow Bolt, keeping it around. I want to do that. I want to be a little Shadow Bolt guy. But, yeah. Some of these photos came out really well. I'm trying to... I think my composition is there. We're working on lighting, bro. I was having such a hard time with lighting. We did some stuff indoors, went outdoors, and yeah, figuring it out. But you know, I'm happy. I'm happy I have the opportunity to be at this beautiful place. I'm trying to use my time wisely. I say that as I'm freaking playing World of Warcraft right now, but I'm trying to use my time wisely and develop some skills, things that, you know, where I don't have to be on a 9 to 5. Gonna get better at editing, and that's a part of the reason why I started streaming again, making videos. Just get me in a creative mode. Let's focus mind. Dumb, it sucks. Just get me in a creative mode. Get me editing. Yeah, just build my confidence. And yeah, I want to do more. After this Grimfall WOW series, it'll switch to... God, I'm freaking needing on that. Own a cold. I don't hate it. So, wait. I haven't won that yet. Dude, I did get it. So, wow, an RFC item is now scaled up to level 49. 14 strength, 14 dungeon scaled. We're going to keep an eye on that. How does that work? Does it change when I get past like level 48? Like what happens there? Because that could mean that we go back and we get other items. Or items from other scaled dungeons. Sorry, I'm all over the place. But yeah, again, shout outs to you, Catherine. Beautiful woman at my place, modeling for me. I'm a lucky man.
And thanks for being my friend. I got some amazing shots, even with the struggles with light. I have a nice telescopic lens that could take it down to f-stop 2.8, and it really shined outside. It shone. It looks so goddamn good. So really happy. Um, yeah, I'll deal with. I'm gonna practice editing. There is no dealing with. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with photo editing, but something I'll put some time into here soon. And well, now that that's done, I'm preparing for a podcast in a couple Sundays from now. Not this Sunday, but next. So I got to get the studio prepared. Um, the new studio I got is. Mind if I win that? Did we get this guy? What are we doing? The new studio I got is well, it's windowed. So once again, lighting is a challenge. I was supposed to do it last Sunday, and thank goodness he canceled and we rescheduled for a few weeks later because I don't think I'd be able to do it, bro. Elemental devastation. Yep, it's up. Boom. Ooh, PPC. Yeah, we got to figure that out. 'Cause the later it gets in the day, the darker it gets in the room, and it's I don't know how to glacier rot. These enemies take 20% more damage from icy touch, howling blast, and frost strike. We need to roll frost strike. You got to roll frost strike. That would be super nice. Because there's moments where obliterate and sinister striker are both on cooldown, so we got to get that. Ooh, I got to be aware of that. Obliterate uses a frost rune, so we might have to like lead in with not using thunder armor. Probably I'm not gonna go tank, so it's probably something to get rid of. What the hell's going on here? Are we waiting for somebody? We're all here. Yeah, re-queue. Are we in the queue? Did I level up? I did. It do go down. All right, we're just gonna send it. The Nexus at level 50. I think we're gonna get to 60 here. Um, yeah, I don't know. I was yapping about some bullshit. Um, oh yeah, yeah, Frost Strike. Read that again. Focus Rage. We'll keep that. Keeps my Thunderstab, my Thunderstab, pretty cheap. And is that even something I keep in the rotation? Like, I'll let your boy if you're watching this. That Ghostly Strike is cool. You know, if I get into some battles, I could fight some homies. I think Ghostly Strike will come through. Be dodging, be bobbing, be weaving. Nature's Guardian. I don't hate that. Maximum health. Like, again, would be cool. Getting a lot of Death Knight stuff. Your diseases also cause Crypt Fever. Yeah, boy, got that jungle fever. You know what I'm saying? You guys ever done that? I digress. Crypt Fever, which increases disease damage taken by 30%. Let's get it on. Papa, papa, elemental devastation, little bitch. Did our guy die? Huh? All right, going D stance. It's me now, guys. Bam, ghostly strike, taking it. Boom, boom. Guys, support me, heal me. I'm the guy right now. A pop, a pop, pop. Came in clutch right there. PPC, top of the meat. Dude, build's dope. Into this build. Epidemic. Increases the duration of blood and frost. Okay, cool. Reduces attack speed. Cool, cool, cool. Serrated blades. I still don't completely understand runic power. And help me out. Is runic power doing anything to increase the damage on my icy touch? If so, we keep it. If not, I drop it. Glacier Rot. Diseased enemies take 20% more damage from your icy touch. I gotta like double disease or double icy touch. There's one. Yeah, it's not worth using 2 times in a row, so I have to roll Frost Strike. I think Howling Blast is a level 60, and not really what I'm looking for, so if I don't roll Frost Strike, I'll probably get rid of that. Yo, this tank is getting chomped up. Hibernate? About to go to sleep. A new spell. Oh. Yeah, that's whack. Holy crap. I had some old gear sitting in the bank, so I got a little Stone Slayer. Top end 200. Slowest sword of all time. Pretty nice. Do we send it? Blade Flurry? Let's do it. Come on, man. Bam, bam. What's up? Bam. There it is. EPC, top of the meats. That Blade Flurry is pretty cool. Because Guts just quit, dude. Where he leaves the Band of the Hawk and just moves on. That's right. I'm a Berserk fan. Huge fan, actually. Berserk is what got me to read manga. And there was a period in my youth, 2 years when I'm in my early 20s, I was having so many back problems, and I was just in bed on medical marijuana, and I came across Berserk, and I watched the OG anime, and just the way it ended, I was like, nah, it can't end like this. It doesn't end like this. And so I picked up the manga, and I'm up to date with it. It's everybody passes away, but you know, big ups to Kentaro. Yeah, I'm glad they're keeping it going. And for a second there, I was like, hey, are we gonna get 3 or 4 a year? No, they're down to hardly ever. Thundering Strikes, dude. Even more crit. I'm the crit guy, dude. Boom, Blade Flurry. Let's go. More crit. How much devastation? More crit. And pop it. Yo, yo, yo. No elemental devastation still. Got it that time. Let's hit big. Let's hit big. Hit big. And we're doing decent. Keep going down. Bam. Little wand, of course. Dude. Okay, so with scaling being out. Oh, yeah, I've kind of cold. Yeah, you level up a lot faster. This is great. Prestiging is back. Honestly, if I had to prestige again, not a problem. I probably will either level up another character or continuously prestige on my spec 2 for this guy. Maybe see if I can get a better DPS build, because I just like zooming, dude. I like coming in here, zooming around, getting some XP, just rolling, seeing what I build. So once again, big ups to the devs. This is real fun. Real fun. Marco, little shit. Alright, I guess we'll put it there. Don't really think it deserves to be there, but, you know, it is now. Blade Flurry? What do you guys say? Blade Flurry? Bam! Bam! Little 666. Biatch! Get wrecked, homie. What do I got? Dude, it wants me to be a tank so bad. Yo, bam! Alright. Keep it going, guys. The moldy milk. The mama milkers. Alright. Wait, what was that? Freezing fog. Why did I get that? Huh? Is Kona Cold doing something for me? Does this? Dude, that triggers elemental as well. So Kona Cold might be the better move, although I'm trying to synergize with diseases. We can see where we can go with this, but my Kona Cold is also popping. elemental devastation. So, hmm, I'm happy with these abilities so far. Get the cleave loaded up. Boom, 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 boom. Dude, we're we're doing pretty good. All right. Yeah, I'm having fun, man. Having fun. I'm having fun, dude. Not only was it a beautiful day, I mean, wow, such a beautiful day. God, it was 90 degrees outside. The sun, it's all happening, bro. It was real nice, and the shoot went well. You guys good? What's going on? Any res, of course, not me. Um, yeah, beautiful day, beautiful outside. Oh, I was a little stressed, kind of stressed out about the photo shoot. I'd never done portraits. Honestly, first time putting my eye up against the viewfinder, shooting portraits and shooting in portrait mode versus landscape. I'm used to doing real estate. So, yeah, it was interesting. Did I get slice and dice off? I did. Let's send it. Elemental Devastation's off, bro. Let's do this. Boom. That's my bitch. Wait, what? Come on, man. You messed up my deeps. Damn. Yep. We did Elemental Devastation again. We need to get slice and dice going. D-clacks. Got nothing else. Boom. Damn it. Guess was not there. Donnie's level 30. It's got clapped by level 30. It's embarrassing. My own video. There's still more bosses here? Do it. I think they reduced the amount of XP you'll get from Gundrak. So I don't know if that's still the way to go. Ooh, Vendetta's popping. Can I hit this guy? I think I'm like targeting somebody in another freaking room. Bam. Do that thing. Do that thing. Bang. Anybody keeping up with the Kardashians? No, the NBA Finals. Not even the finals. The playoffs. Lakers are out. That's sad. Warriors ain't even in it. That's sad. Old heads are out. Can Wembyama can he do it? Can he pull it off, guys? Young Guns taking over. 40-year-old man over here, by the way, playing World of Warcraft. One man chasing his dreams, another man living 20 years in the past. What is up, baby boy? All right. Guys, I have not been sleeping well. I think that's why I'm talkative right now. I'm struggling. What is this? Go to the bone. Increases the damage caused by your frost bolt, frost fireball, ice sand spells. Reduces the movement speed of all chill targets. I guess that works. But I don't have frostbolt, frostfire. It is a shame that that doesn't affect my icy touch and cone of cold. I don't know if you could complain about masking with that because it's not like it says all frost items anyways or abilities. It very clearly says those couple of abilities. Well, coming out of here, I'm going to have a few re-rolls from... I don't want... Oh, I'm really hoping... Wow. You know, we rolled... Did you guys know that? I don't know if that happened on stream. Guys, I have Beacon of Light on my healer now. I rolled Beacon of Light on my healer. I think I made that video. Yeah, I still haven't gotten into a heroic with my healer, but it's something that we need to do. That needs to happen. I need to keep my slice and dice up. That's why I'm not doing as much damage. Need to roll flurry. I also need to keep my slice and dice up. Do that. Slice in, dice in. Blade flurry. Damn. Gotta top the meats here. That's all that matters, bro. The meats is the only thing that matters, bro. Didn't get elemental devastation. I am devastated. That's okay. Get that T-clap in rotation. Boom. Elemental devastation. Didn't get it. Offhand. Anybody dual wield on the server? I wish reputation was account wide, and I could just go straight to Tolbarad and pick up my Abyss, my little best in slot, of course. Although that I do have a lot of good gear in my bank from previous 60. Wait, where'd these guys go? Oh, in and out. 5 head. There we go. There we go. Are we ready? Is he ready? I want to hit 55, go reroll. And probably take a break. See you at 60. I'm crashing. Crashing and burning. I'm tired. Again, I haven't slept. Dude, it's bad, bro. Sunday? Yo, fucking Saturday into Sunday. Went to bed at 8 a.m. Fucking 40-year-old man over here, by the way. Jeez, that's not okay. Yo, I need to go to bed on time. Why do I not have any leaves popping off? Unacceptable. Yeah, that totally threw me off. Then the next day, I was like, okay, let's reset it. We're going to get some, you know, some melatonin and a Tylenol PM. And dude, I was so tired on Monday, bro. I was dragging on Monday. Dude, the double daggers. Mind Flay. Come on now. Oh my God, my eyes are on fire. Oh boy. Little wave. I thought I was pumping on that one. All right. All right. Dude, what's in my eyes right now? Part 4. Oh, another thing that just changed. See if this is. No, this is an ability, but you can unlearn talents from within here now. Bam. That's so great. Because it's just a little confusing navigating this and then like, oh, well, what talents could I, you know, blah, blah, blah. Mind Flay. Let's get rid of it immediately, dude. Oh, what are we getting? I'm a little moon boy? Fucking down, bro. What does this even do for me? Bell crit. A little fucking moon nerd, bro. Let's go. And I'm a fucking moon chicken, bro. Whatever. I'm not gonna complain. I love dorky ass shit. All right. Guild. Nope. There's something in here. There's for sure. Yeah, thick hide. It's okay. It is okay. We can get rid of that. Nah, I don't want that. All right, we'll probably get one more ability reroll, and then I'll see you back at 60, brother. Ability, polymorph. Make rain of fire. Are we? Like, do I have this? Or we can keep it around. Shackle Undead. Shackle? Shackle. It's a shackle. We can get rid of Shackle Undead. Maybe Rain of Fire comes through. I am a Void Elf. No pushback. Presence of Mind. I can instant poly somebody for reals. Oh, it's just ready to go, dude. That's interesting. I'll keep Palm around. All right. Well, wait. Oh, I think it's because I re-rolled. That's why I'm not in chicken form and I lost all my buffs. All right. Well, guys, we got to build here. I'm gonna send it. Honestly, I'm gonna get some water. I need to get some water. I've been peeing all night. Another reason why I'm not sleeping well. I'm getting up to pee. All right, guys. See you at 60, and let's hope for, I don't know, Hammer of the Righteous, Righteous of the Hammer. Get it.
All right. Looks like we're about to do some mythics with some big boys. Been trying every time I can get some mythics in. God, I still hate that we have to walk to these mythics. Oh, I'm eating some chicken. Ah! All right. Fuck, I don't know where these guys are going. But, dude, we got a Holy Nova on my healer, which has been nasty. I can sustain, depending on how many mobs, like 1 to 1.6k damage while in the dungeon. We got some good upgrades here. Lunar Balance, spell power increase. I think my Twin Disciplines is finally coming through now that Holy Nova is an instant. Rolling off one-handed weapon spec as soon as we can. Got Twisted Faith. A little more spell power. Vengeance we're keeping around for now because it increases my holy damage, and that's been nice when I'm running. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I already told you guys I got Beacon of Light, so it's been pretty nasty. I'll show you these heals right here. Beacon of Light. Boom. A little 1k crit. Those are pretty sexy. He's over here with 40k health. Holy crap. 7.4. 7.5. Wow, we're hitting big crits with 7.5 now. I haven't even popped my Essence of the Martyr. That's feeling really good. Really good. Am I fully buffed here? 984 with my live tap on. Super nice. I committed to doing 3 hours worth of mythics with these guys. That's a goddamn long session, but we'll do it. We'll run this session and hopefully get some gear out of it. And we'll really get to test myself as a healer. I've been wanting to do that. Pretty sure I can heal this mythic. And these guys are fucking insane, so shouldn't have an issue with damage or tanking. So yeah, here we go. All right. Holy crap. This is happening. We're going Shadow Labs. We're buffed out. It's bringing me up to 1,054 bonus healing. I haven't been in a situation like this, so I really don't know what to expect. But I'm gonna play it safe. I'm not gonna be like a crazy try to do a bunch of damage, but I think these guys can handle it. Already massive AoE. I don't like how that looks. I kind of want to keep my holy lights going off, so I always have Light's Grace ready. That way I can always pop off with a quick holy light if needed. That might be the play here. Something's chunking up my guys. Not gonna be talking much. I gotta focus up. Hopefully I can get myself a little invite into the fish guild. Ginger's got seal of light. Yeah, he's got everything. These guys are fucking nasty. Just gonna keep throwing those out. I don't know why he's taking so much damage. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on him. Contributing a bit with a Shadow Fury, of course. Gotta get Light's Grace going. So far, it seems to be only EY that will potentially rip threat or any incoming mobs. And always second on the threat meter, so watch that. Get nasty here. What is going on? So far, so good. So far, so good. I don't like that. We don't like that. I got no totem for you guys. Boom. Pretty nasty. GG. 14 spell power. Jeez, that's trash. Let's see how these guys are going to pull this room. Infinite prayer of healing. Okay. Might get nasty here. Damn, I don't like that. Holy crap, almost lost him. Damn, look at that AoE. Ooh. Yuck. What is this? Yucko. All right, I'm gonna Icy Veins do a prayer of healing. Oh, on top of a Power Witch shield. On who? On me. Nice. I think who's it? Flurry? Yeah, Flurry is a range DPS, so that's good. Easily staying out of the way. Not getting hit. Come on now. Fish just fucking him up. There we go. That's a kill. Nice. Didn't eat my food yet. That didn't seem as good. Is it? I get the spirit, which, yeah, with my talents will help. Less spell power. Less crit. A little more stam. I don't know about this. Well, definitely have more spell power, but how much more? 1042. Yeah, I see. It's just slightly more. Yeah, it's not that much more. I know we're going to encounter better, but Well, so far, everything's pretty easy with these guys. Think we can do this? Hopefully we get Terox. And then I think somebody else is running Terox in here. I think it's Flurry. He's in. Hopefully this room doesn't get too nasty. Oh, fuck. All right. First death was me. I'll just stay back, bro. The big boom. There it is. Even if I don't get Terox, I'd like to see it just to see how much of an improvement it is upon Heroic. Damn it, wasted that. All right, these fuckers are no joke. Whoa! Ranged me, bro. Holy fucking shit, dude. Holy shit, bro. Do I fucking need on that? I should have just fucking needed on that shit. Damn. Ugh. Giving up the item so they can get it. It's all good. Love walking. All right, guys. Well, we can fucking run mythics. Well, with these guys, yeah, no fucking problem. But I'm sure with even less geared players. Fuck. Fuck. What a great way to end this. Oh, God. I just fucking die, I guess. Jesus. Well, I guess I'm doing this for 3 hours. Hopefully, another cool mythic item like that drops, dude. That would have been insane, honestly. Well, here's the thing. Could have rolled it and won. Definitely would have won. Dude rolled a 12. And I could have got an offhand. Would have been insane, but obviously they were there to get it and had been farming it. So being a team player here, times, that's just what you got to do. But hopefully we get another crack at it, and I'll pop in. Something else occurs, but for right now, I'm just gonna go ham with these guys and focus up. All right, we're nearing the end of our run, and guess what, guys? I'm actually a fish boy. I got invited. I'm on the roster. Hopefully I don't fuck this up, but it looks like the secret tech, so that you don't have to run everywhere. Get your 5 guys, you know, for burger and fries, and teleport your ass over to the dungeon, heroic, and then not 100% sure. One guy leaves. So far, 2 guys log out, while 3 remain in the party. Those 2 get kicked. And then from there, I'm still kind of unsure what the heck happens. As you guys saw earlier, sick truncheon drop. Made sure to just pass it for Flurry, our other player. God damn it, I'm back in Zangermarsh. I think we're trying to figure this out. Did pick up the Bands of Negation. I have Storm Song Kilt now, but I don't know if I like it as much as my Infernal Weave leggings. Let's see. Yeah, it's a healing and DPS loss. A little more mana regen and a lot less health. Probably won't keep that around. You guys saw earlier the Wand of the Netherwing. They just did an update, and of course I'm running M0s with these guys, but it looks like they've had battlegrounds, but they implemented some sort of battleground. I don't know if it's now all battlegrounds so that there's enough players to play. I've been seeing the server top out 150 people max. I think earlier when I did a slash it was 120. I've seen it dip below 100. But I think the bracket was maybe 10 to 60. And people were going off in world chat. Just like one dude with Chaos Bolt was just slapping everybody. I don't know if they're trying to scale it or something, but sounds pretty fucking fun. I'm a little bummed that I'm not in there, but this was way more important. Finally on the best guild of the server. Just a relatively new guild, I think. As guild sizes shrunk or as people kind of left the server for the initial rush, they've started coming back to. I think we have to do a walk over to Netherstorm. Do my part and get out of here. Yeah, they made this guild. I don't know if it's like people from all over. I don't know if slot balls is still a thing, but I would have said that they were the previous best guild. So yeah, I'm fucking happy to be part of a guild instead of dungeons and fapping. Actually get some stuff done here. We have 12 Valor. I don't think I can buy anything with 12 Valor. My guy's going Netherstorm. I don't know if I can help them. But I told them I only have 30 minutes, so this is gonna be the last run. That's why I'm back on the mic with you guys. I was gonna talk and go through. So I'm gonna be playing a lot less. Rolling where I can. There are some things I'm gonna change around. Prayer of Healing comes in here and there. Like, I'm afraid of losing more haste, but I think I might be able to lose some mana regen. Like, if I pay attention, I can life tap or I can innervate. But that's jumping ahead. I have this guy that I can keep rolling off, my one-handed weapon specialization. So far, so good. I think I want Circle of Healing, 100%. If I can grab Circle of Healing and Earth Shield, just to have on my tank, like a little buffer, that would be great. A Bruce buffer. Prayer of Mending. Of course, I think I've gone through all these things with you before. And Divine Aegis. What are we doing here? Yeah, Divine Aegis. That would be ideal. Man, I was hoping for a drop. Avatar X. Okay, this was it. What did my man drop earlier? He did the Wave Song Girdle. I chose not to need on it. Like, they're minor upgrades, but god damn, what was it? We were in the crypts. Oh, it was a Shadow Lapse first one. Oh, beginning of our M0s, I was saying I hope for a Terex to drop. That drops in Sethic Hall, so I was completely wrong. But Shadow Lapse, Murmur. Just want to take a look at that item again, because oh boy. I want to see what it looks like, even just on heroic. That is like a 30, not still, but the bump up to 60 something is freaking insane. All right, all right. Let's see if we can get this done here. Shinzi's gonna log out. A is gonna log out. As soon as Shinzi's out, we're gonna vote to kick him. Vote to kick Shinzi. Okay, we kicked both of them. Now what? Now I don't know. Dude, earlier we were doing a mythic, right? And then they were planning on, I hope that those guys can both go. Like, there's got to be like some goblin transport that can take us down so that we can be summoned over. I'm just gonna follow suit with these two guys, Flurry and Tanky. Oh yeah, we were doing a mythic. I think we were. Okay. This looks promising. Not gonna teleport out. I'm gonna wait for an invite. The invite should take care of me, I think. Fuck, I'm trying to tell this goddamn story. Gotta stop saying I don't like that. M0. Running it. A server restart. We were given like 30 minutes. And we just started. And these guys started asking for more time. And we got it. It was fucking crazy. It was like the pool that these guys have. I'm gonna try and walk out because I couldn't get that. Well, at least most of them are Nether Storm. And I'm not the only person that's in Dalaran. Hopefully these guys can go down and get us over there. Really don't know what's going on. Makes for bad content. And I'm not editing this video. So I'm gonna have to pause here, and then we'll just finish out the dungeon once we get in there. It's gonna be pretty sweaty. Yo. I think we're just going. We finally got it figured out. So prayer of healing really is coming through, but you know, like we've been doing with Motiva since the beginning, it's been Holy Light. I knew Holy Light was going to be it. Holy Light with Light's Grace, being able to pop that off as quick as possible. That's really been it. That's been the lifesaver. Got some pretty cool tech here where, oh yeah, nice job. Let's make sure we get this guy first. A little flight path, of course.
Time is money, friend.
Botanica, Roshita, little bitch. Shinji has, what's it called? He has a demon. Why is my brain is fucked right now? Soul Link. He has Soul Link. He's got a demon. It's not the Void Walker. It's the Imp. So I've been keeping Beacon of Light on Shinji and keeping his Imp up, and that's been working out pretty well. Boom, this is going to be it. This is going to take us to the end. Getting stacked. Oh, Shinji's freaking locked out for 10 more minutes. My dude. Oh my goodness. All right. I am going to pause this video. As soon as he comes back in, we're going. All right. Oh, it's happening. We're in. Shit, I need to get over there. Shadow Fury always comes in clutch. Speaking of light, let me make sure I heal up his pet. Boom. Nice thing is I can run my Holy Light on his pet. And then that keeps my Light's Grace up so that in case somebody out here, my other guys, are getting beat up, I can really quickly hit them with a Holy Light. So keep spamming that on the pet. And then I can quickly burst it onto one of my allies or group members. And if anything gets crazy, I'll hit a uh-oh, I don't like that. If anything gets crazy, I can quickly do a power word shield, which gives me borrow time, which will make it much easier for me to pop off my prayer of healing. Let's go. And then if I find that things are pretty easy, then I'm just going to run in there with Holy Nova and we'll have some fun. Let's see how that goes. As long as there's nobody in there that's going to fucking cleave me to hell, usually okay. I can contribute a little bit. But the moment things get hairy, I mean, it's like an extra half a second on my Holy Light, so not always the way to go. Yeah, with the way things are shaping up, now that we're a fish boy, there's a good chance that one, we get mythic geared on the weekends here. And that, well, now that I'm appreciated for my heals, I likely have a raid spot when that comes. And then from raid, we go live, and I can continue with this guild. So I'll move into the server immediately with a good guild, and that's pretty huge. So this really sets us up in a good spot. Oh my god, whoa. That's what we don't like. Holy crap. That was insane damage. Freaking A, dude. There should be some dorks right around the corner over there. I don't like that either. Boom, boom, boom. There it is. Keep my guys up. Nice. Very nice. Oh, I just made a big thing of popcorn. I don't want to eat it in your face, but I'm so sorry. I have to, dude. This popcorn's so good. So I got this organic corn, right? Got this organic corn. Oh shit, wrong guy. Oh no, you guys crazy, bro. I got this organic corn. Fuck, I can't even finish my sentence. Fuck. Fuck, that's my bad. What? How are they alive, bro? See? Started eating popcorn. Fucking holy noving during a boss. Got us caught up. Holy shit. Can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, organic corn. What's the other thing? I don't even remember what it's called. Oh boy. That's when you know I've been playing games all fucking day when I can't think. Damn, that's the first time tranquility has come through. So the thing I'm trying to think of, it's not lard. Oh. It's tallow, dude. Organic corn. Oh, not just any tallow either. Like a spicy tallow. It's fucking amazing. Good, healthy popcorn, brother. Goddamn poison's off. Oh, he almost beat him. There we go. Easy as. I think I could tank these guys. Hopefully I can get Xdanza in on some mythics. After this, I'm gonna have these guys get my alt in there. Yeah, actually, I'm excited for that. I'm sure these guys will let me get my tank in here. And then next vid, we'll probably... Oops. Shit. No, 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 no. Don't you fucking die on me. I let his pet die. That got a little hairy. Focus target on the pet. Boom, boom, boom. Easy as. There it is. There it is. Little sneaky dudes in here. Whoa, it's a lot of damage. Calm your tits, my guy. That's popcorn. Popcorn, popcorn. Whoa, whoa, no, no, no. What the hell, no. Best healer alive, bro. What's going on? Woo! Woo-hoo! Yo. Nuts. 1K on that. Damn. That was insane. You guys are doing insane damage on me. Holy crap. Let the pet die again. Are you guys mad, bro? What are you doing? Whoa! Got them alive. So much freaking damage, man. All right. This might be the hardest one so far. Not sure. Oh, we're at the end though. We're at the end though. Woo! All right. I'm excited. I'm excited for the future. On the meats right there, brother. Oh, you guys are crazy for going straight in. You guys are nuts, bro. Don't like that. Yo, we got it done. That's nasty plate right there. Damn. Sexy as hell. Is this where the ferry's at?
What's up? Hurry back!
We keep going. Uh-oh, they wanted to keep going. Let me see if I can get this invite. All right. Well, there's still work to be done. We got to get Xdanza in the guild. And we got to reach out to either Effort or Honka. So, add those guys. Effort, the big tank. Oh, not Effort's all. God damn it. Just Effort, bro. And Honka, which should have been my friend already. And yeah, we've done a long recording session here. I really want to get in these battlegrounds and mess around. Especially, you know, it's always fun in the beginning before they start fixing things, you know, taking the fun out of the game. So we want to get in there, especially on Xdanza. That's what we want to do. Like any caster is going to really F me up. But any melee, I should be able to heal up well enough. And that'll give me a chance to play on both specs of my tank build. Yeah, and my healer too. I've rolled off Entangling Roots so many times, but every time I got it, I considered keeping it just in case they ever brought out Battlegrounds or just any more PvP content. Yeah, god damn it. I gotta stop saying I don't like it. As a public speaker, I gotta remove that word.
Feel free to browse.
I'm going to look and see what items are on the radar for my Emblems of Valor. I now have only 14. I mean, the dude's right here. I remember looking through this. Wasn't anything crazy. The pants and the shoulders. Maybe the shoulders will be better. God damn it. Stop saying I think that ring will be better. Everything else is so expensive, bro. We really want that truncheon. Let's get rid of this shit. Yep. Got a little bit of gold to our name. Well, guys, that was it. I have no more Tolbarad commendations. We're short on merits. I have no ancient relics. And I don't have enough reshaping. We got some gear, but more or less still running with what we already had. Would love to get a better shoulder. But yeah, the weapon. We got to get a mythic weapon, dude. That truncheon was as good as the world boss weapon that we were bitching about. We get that. We put on an offhand. We look sexy as hell. And we're going to be sitting at the highest bonus healing ever. But we're already looking pretty damn good. Been a great video. Great playthrough. I'm a fish boy. Holla at me if you're a fish boy. Yeah, you know what? We're all fish. Men and women. Fish theys and thems. Well, if you made it this far, down in the comments, type the word fish. Let me know you made it all the way through. You made it this far, and your name's Baby Billy. I miss you. Sorry I'm not gaming with you. I know you've left the server for now, but I think you invited me to another game. I got to hit you up on that comment section. But I'm just a WoW guy. I love playing WoW. It's familiar to me. I hop in, get it done. I was considering quitting. I was really considering quitting, but things are slowing down a bit. My build's more or less there on all my guys. I know that I could get on every single day, get every single scroll, and roll to perfection. But as you can see, I'm performing just nicely. I'm happy with where I'm at. I told these guys, upon joining their M0 roster, that I'm available most Sundays. And I plan on sticking to that. I'll go with them every Sunday. Like a 3-4 hour block and do these mythics. But baby Billy, you're like one of the first homies I've met on gaming. I'm not much to like talk or whisper, even hang out with people. I don't know why that is like that in real life and on games. And those are always the best times of World of Warcraft when I was playing with my buddy Jason, my buddy Selwyn. We'd get on and we'd have our things to do. Didn't often get to raid together. We were young, so we were still learning the game. We hadn't even graduated high school yet. Good times. So it's nice to have a sense of that again, baby Billy. I believe Mr. Dustin Morgan. So I want to let you know I appreciate you. And sorry, I won't be going to other games, but I might even leave WoW at some point because I got to focus up. I got a pretty white girl with a pointy nose that I'm falling in love with. And I like to make that a thing. But much love to you, Dustin Morgan, baby Billy, and all my viewers. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.